So this little guy is clearly growing fast. The bottle I made him this morning was not enough for him, but the good thing is I was milking a goat and it's the perfect temperature and I don't have to filter out any hair or dirt for this guy to drink. Not that there was any hair or dirt, I didn't see any anyway, but he was like, I want more. So I just added some more to his bottle and here he goes, drinking some more. Growing big and strong. That should be enough for another. I don't want you to overeat. That's right. We'll stop right there. No, you don't want more. You know I'm going to have to break you of that habit, because when you get big, I do not want you putting your feet up on anyone. Mom, if you're not going to give me any more milk, I'm just going to eat all this hay. This yummy alfalfa hay. It's so good. Yes, you're going to monitor the situation, huh, Liam? Oh, these are babies. Sweet little babies. Alright, welcome to Wholesome Roots Farmstead. I am just sitting here being quiet because Liam finally went down for a nap. I did my morning chores, got all the milking done, got the goats out, came in, worked on editing yesterday's vlog a little bit. And now that he's finally asleep, I can study for my exam tonight. So I'm taking the Journeyman Farmer Certification class. This is really exciting for me and super special. So I really want to do well. Tonight is the last class. It's a hands-on class. I'm really looking forward to tonight's class because they're actually going to have a sheep there for us to do the hands-on, like body condition scores and FAMACHA and eyelids. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry, or you can look it up. But this is really exciting because this is like the in-depth small ruminant production class that UGA is doing for the people going through the certification. So I've got all of my notes here. I've got all of the slideshows from the last several weeks of class. And I'm just going to pour over it all and hopefully do well. And I'm super excited because this is the second part of the certification. The first part of the small ruminant, this is the second part, the small ruminant production class. It's a 6-week course. It actually ended up being longer than 6 weeks. But the first one was the small farm business training class put on by AgAware, and this one was free, and it was a really great class. So if you are in this area, AgAware does the Southeast. Ag South is our location. UGA sponsors it. The College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences at the University of Georgia. So this is kind of cool because this will be my third certification from UGA. My first one was my Master Gardener certification, and that was goodness gracious. Oh my goodness, I'm getting old. It was like more than 10 years ago, almost 15 years ago. The second certification that I have from UGA is I am a certified landscape professional, and that was a very intense program that I had to go through, and I was like number 270 or something of the people who to graduate that program. So it was in the beginning stages. They've put a lot more people through the program now, and that was 6 years ago. So now I'm working on the Journeyman Farmer Certification, and this one is the 3 parts. So the ag-aware class for farm business training, and then you have to do the small ruminant production. Now they did offer another class that you could take instead of the small ruminant production, and it was fruit and vegetable production. And I would have loved to have taken that, but it was way up in Atlanta. This one was close by. I could take this one. Plus, I know an awful lot about fruit and vegetable production from 17 years of professional agriculture under my belt. So I was really excited about this because, you know, I've had goats. I've mentored with people with goats. I've been around goats, but to take an official class on everything that is involved with it is kind of nice to see where the extension program expects you to go, which direction they take you. And it's also sponsored by Georgia Organics, so that for me was a huge plus because I felt like Georgia Organics can back this. It's going to be a really great program, and I'm super excited to hopefully complete the certification and get all the way through. I feel pretty confident that I will do fine on tonight's exam. What I'm really nervous about is the 3rd part of the certification. The 3rd part of the certification is not guaranteed. It is where they select who's going to move on to the 3rd round. I have put a lot of time and energy into this and money. I did have to pay for this second class. The first class, the ag-aware class, was free, but this one was $100. So I really am crossing my fingers. So the 3rd stage is internship/mentorship. So if you don't have goats of your own or small ruminants of your own on your own farm, and you are in the beginning stages and you don't have them yet, you would go and intern at somebody else's farm that does have them, and you would learn alongside with them, and you would have to put in so many hours and learn and really commit to the program in order to receive your certification. The other side of it, besides the internship, would be mentorship for people like me who already have animals and can't take time away from their farm to go to another farm because I have animals, so I have to stay on my farm. Well, the problem with that is they don't even know who to assign as a mentor at this point. I've been talking with the instructors, and they literally don't even know who would be willing to mentor, where that mentor would be in Georgia. It could be anywhere in Georgia. How many people are willing to come to my small town and come to my farm and support me and teach me and show me how to do things? That's going to be the key. I have to have a mentor available in order to finish the certification. So I'm kind of nervous about that because they haven't guaranteed anything. And I'm like, I really hope so. I'm really looking forward to it. So we'll see. We'll see. If you're the praying type, please pray. If you're the wishing type, please wish. If you just want to send me light and love, then do that too, because I am really hoping to get this mentorship so that I can complete my certification. I have so much studying to do and making sure I get my certification, but I did want to update you on the incubator setup. We've got all of our eggs ready and waiting from our own chickens, and we've got our incubators set up, and I am making sure that they are at the correct temperature. I've got my digital thermometer probe in there to make sure that they test. Let me see, we got 98.4 degrees right now, so I might need to bump that up 1 more degree and get it up to 99. But they are warming up nicely. I've already done this one. This one is at 99 and holding, and I have calibrated my thermometers, and I've cleaned everything, gotten that ready, and my eggs are on the way. They are in transit with the post office, so hopefully they are going to be just fine. I got a message from the other farm that I was getting my eggs from that they actually lost a couple of them, so Ryan is having to go and get those from the farm tomorrow. So hopefully my other eggs will arrive tomorrow and Ryan will pick up those eggs. So if everything goes right, all of my eggs will be here tomorrow, and I will be turning on, well, not turning on the incubators because I already did that, but I will be putting them into the incubator and starting day 1. I can't wait. I love hatching eggs. It is so much fun. So I'll let you guys know. I will keep you informed all along the way. So if you want to follow along, subscribe to our channel and join us. If you want to get notifications, there's a little bell next to the word subscribe. And if you click that, it'll make sure that you get notifications of all of my new videos. So you won't miss a thing.
Use boot covers so you can make sure you don't take anything home with you. The sheep or a goat is really like this. So I can't do it with her, but I could do it with this little fella. What happens when you grab their horn? They fight with you. They fight, and they usually pull straight back. The gas, hello Annie, is underneath the tail. So if I let go a little bit of the head and press the gas, he should go forward a little easier than that. So you feel those. You feel along here, see if there's any muscle or fat over that muscle, and you grab like this, see how much muscle's there, and you can feel over the ribs. And she actually is what I would call probably average for a dairy goat. So dairy goats, they're naturally thinner, usually because they're milking, but she's not. And so she's a little thin, but not horrible for a dairy goat. So, but it gives you a good, I'd probably call her, I think she's a little over a 2. You want to cover their eyelid, or with your thumb, the top eyelid, and I put my thumb or my finger real close to the eyelashes. So when I cover and push their eyeball in, and pull down, see that nice gushy part came out?
Ew.
If I let go, you see you don't see that gushy part anymore?
I'm sorry, boy.
So, gushy part, no gushy part. Right? So we need to push the eyeball in to really see that gushy part. We should always use the card. So, you
The
hold
3 arms.
easy, I know. The card is scary. The card is so scary.
So cover the eyeball. You got it. That's good.
As long as you can see it, that's all that matters.
Excellent. Thank you.
Out a little bit on either side, so it can be facing her head facing that way or head facing this way. Okay? Can you hold?
I can.
Okay. All right. So can I get down there? All right. So we're gonna. Can you turn her head just a hair that way? There we go.
There we go.
So it's gonna come down like this on either side of her jugular. Either side of her trachea. And if you hold it off like this, you can usually see it pretty easily. And I can actually feel it right there. And then if I let go,
Oh, I saw it when you let go. It went down.
it goes down.
Yep.
So
That's pretty cool. How big is the vein? Is it the size of my pinky finger, or is it smaller than that?
It depends on the goat.
Okay.
And the if it's hot or cold outside and all that good stuff. So anyway, then you're gonna go the bevel facing you, and you're gonna imagine that it is a water hose, and it's a water hose coming straight down like this. So you're going to go in almost parallel to the skin, but at a slight angle, because you're going to try to go into that water hose just in the side,
Into the center
where
of
the
the
water
hose.
is. Yeah. Okay. And we're going to go firmly.
Oh, wow.
And then let go, pull out like this.
That's simple.
So,
She didn't have any leaky.
you don't want to go real slow.
Thank you.
If you go real slow, the vein can roll.
Uh-huh.
And so you will go like this and it'll slip. Well, it's like this and it'll slip sideways. So if you go too slow, so you want to go firm, and sometimes I'm like bam, 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 just down the line. Just